What's up with it? This is Cindy Clarity. I'm here to provide peace, love, light, and healing. And so this is the socially rejected read. So pre-shuffling, I got a message of matrix, right? Like an indication that you're kind of just breaking through the matrix, which is essentially like a perception of the world, so to speak, where you are entrapped in a form of programming, right? In which you have to do what everybody does. You have to live a certain type of lifestyle, you know? And so indication that you're kind of breaking out of this matrix system is like if you're being rejected socially, if you're kind of going against society's norms, you know? But that's the kind of energy that I'm tapping in. And so because a lot of people don't want to take accountability, face reality. You know, they want to just do whatever suits them just off the rip and then worry about the consequences later on. But then when those consequences come, then it's like, damn, what happened? You know, instead of like getting ahead of life, right? Taking certain preventative measures and doing things that you know you need to do to prevent certain things from happening and to create certain things that you want to have happen, you know? But again, an indication of you breaking out of the matrix is if you are currently being rejected socially or by society, or you have previously been. But come through, Spirit. So I'm getting smile through, because you breaking through barriers that most people don't even realize they're in, you know? But this is a socially rejected read. So off the rip, I get like universe in reverse. Like some people, they're small-minded, you know? Like a lot of the people who like socially reject you are small-minded, and they don't see like how big the world truly is, you know what I mean? And how they should appreciate like all aspects, all differences, all different type of people and different type of situations, you know? Like they're kind of stuck in their own little bubble, and you should be happy if you were rejected. Rejection is God's protection. So if you were rejected by a group of people that tend to look at the world from a specific point of view, and they don't include other people that don't see the world as them, then again, that's something that you kind of broken free from, that you should appreciate. It's like, I'm glad that you know that I'm not like a captive thinker, so to speak, you know, and I'm somebody that just kind of breaks barriers within the mind, and you just don't get me, right? That's the energy that I get. Come through, Spirit, with this socially rejected energy. Homeward in the reverse. Like somebody kind of wanted you to be stuck in your own identity. It's like nobody knows who, like nobody gets you, nobody understands you, you don't even get you, you don't understand you, and you like somebody wanted, the intention of them rejecting you is for you to be kind of stuck inside your vessel. It's like, I love it here, I'm not stuck here, right? It's a universe within you. And I got that you explored that once you were rejected by society's norms. And then you know, the way out is in. And a lot of people don't visit their inner mechanisms because they're so stuck outwardly and wanting to be accepted by society. And when you were essentially rejected by society, it kind of forced you to go within, and then you liked what you found is what I get, you know what I mean? And so the way that you got out of the matrix is by going within yourself. That's the energy that I get with this. Okay, the wind is blowing. Okay, music, it's like you were able to communicate within your vessel with the universe. And it was like music to your ears. It was like you are accepted by the universe, to be honest. This is what I get. Like your individuality, you were able to come to terms with who you are. You were able to figure out the things that you like and you dislike from being rejected by people, right? And I'm getting that. It's kind of bittersweet, you know what I mean? Like sometimes you're like, man, I wish I could find people like me. But at the same time, you don't want to be, it's like, it's not worth it to sacrifice your individuality to fit in, right? It's like you'll rather, experience the world from your lens than to look at it from a forced perception is what I get, you know? But come through, Spirit. Socially rejected is the energy that we're in. And then too, I'm getting that, like, you were able to find out what love really means to you. Like, you were surrounded by people that really didn't care about you, because people who care about you, like, just imagine like being rejected by people that don't really care about you. But the people that you were surrounded by, like, they did not accept you for who you were, right? They try to get you to conform. They try to get you to be who they are, because they can't accept themselves freely. If they were in your shoes and they were rejected by the masses, then they would fold. They would conform to what is normal. You know what I mean? And you were able to see that these people really don't love me, because if I have to change who I am, then I shouldn't be in this setting. And you were able to realize that upon being rejected, essentially. And if you have yet to realize that, maybe this is a perception that you could explore to see how that fits for you and your situation, you know? Come through, Spirit. Socially rejected. Oh, goodness gracious. Be your own first priority was in the reverse. Like, a lot of people, a lot of reason that you were rejected previously was because I'm getting two different messages with this one. People wanted to be your priority. People did not want you to prioritize your needs and wants over theirs, you know. And when you're nobody is going to treat you as good as you do, right? So that's kind of why you were rejected. It's like, you gotta make me a priority. And then when you make somebody a priority, they see that if upon me treating you a certain type of way, you're making me a priority, then if I keep on treating you this way, then I'll continue to be your priority. I feel like I have to continuously reject you to have you chasing after this validation from me, you know? Yeah, that's the energy that I'm getting there. Be honest with yourself. Like, a lot of people who rejected you weren't honest with themselves in regards to how they felt about you. Like, in the short, I was referring to how people, it was just really popular to dislike you. And they couldn't tell themselves the truth. Like, I really like this person, because they didn't want to be cast out socially. You know what I mean? And then once you kind of did your own thing, it's like, I will not conform. I will not be who you want me to be. I'm going to explore the universe within me. Once you did that, then you were able to be honest with yourself about the experiences that you had with certain individuals. You were able to see their intentions once you got away. It was something about you were in too close proximity with the people that was around you. So again, this rejection really did protect you. It helped you to be more honest with yourself. And upon you being over there, you will maybe adapt to their belief system or their perception, right? I'm getting that certain people that rejected you are now drowning in trying to just like appease all these different type of people. You know, although a lot of people that are kind of in this matrix energy like have similar belief systems, everybody is still different inherently. You that's who you are, you know. And trying to fight who you are inside to meet outside validation, it hurts. It's not normal. You're not letting energy just flow. You're forcing energy where it shouldn't be. So I'm getting that with that, a lot of people are drowning in that energy. I'm trying to see what time it is, you know. But come through with this socially rejected. Come through, Spirit. Concise, accurate messages only. A lot of these cards are in the reverse. So I'm getting the justice for people doing or rejecting you socially is what I was just referring to, with people having to continuously seek outside validation versus coming to terms with who they are versus being honest with themselves, you know. And people are looking at you as if you are doing something. Like, people are fighting the feelings that they feel within so that they can appease the masses, and they feel as if you're causing this, you know. I don't know, Spirit is maybe shining a light on you in your lifestyle, and other people are maybe people who rejected you previously are seeing like you just be in a happy setting being you, and they thought that they would be happy around a bunch of different individuals, and they're not, and they feel as if the reason they're unhappy is because of you. But Spirit is casting some type of light on you so that they can see how it will feel to be an individual. You feel me? That's the energy that I get. And let me see. This is a hidden message. Pain. Pain was hidden. Pain was hidden. Somebody is really hurting because of the way that they treated you, because of the fact that they outcast you for society's acceptance, when society doesn't even accept itself. Society looks to someone else to figure out what the thing to do is. And I get that you're going within to figure out what you should do. But yeah, this is the socially rejected energy. You know?